walking around.
I'm doing a poo.
I'm walking down the street.
I'm doing a poo.
Amazing.
I'm walking inside.
A booby trap that actually catches boobies.
A poo.
I'm doing a poo. I'm doing a poo.
I'm walking to the loo.
I'm doing a poo.
I'm opening the door.
Oh my God, mate, what are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't realise. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that I walked in on you doing a poo. Jeez Louise, I can't believe that I walked in on you doing a poo. Jeezy crazy lemon squeezy, I walked in on you doing a poo.
Sir.
Good golly, Miss Molly, what a great folly walking in on you doing a poo.
I can just get your ear for a second.
What the F are you thinking? Doing a poo. If you're gonna do a poo, lock the door before you do. This poo is tearing me up inside. Ah! I'm mortified. The door said vacant, but it was occupied. With you doing a poo.
Oh, thank you very much, goodbye.
How can I forgive myself for what I did to you and your poo? I have walked in on you and your bum and on your poo. Sitting ruminating about your poo and wee and poo. I am asking myself, am I any better than your poo? But I gotta get out of this poo situation.
Get the fuck out, hey!
Poo, I made my poo mistakes, but me and my baby gotta leave my poo behind. The craziest thing I've fallen in love with you. Doing a poo, I love you.
Except this is really not okay, sincerely.
When I arrived at this loo while you were pooing today, you surprised my eyes, ooh poo, that wasn't okay. There's poo rules and poo cues, let me philosophize. Your poo is your poo, for that I apologize. It was a new poo journey through a strange poo land. Me and you pooing hand in hand. From poo, true love grew, cause we took a chance. You know that life's a roller coaster, let's have a poo dance. Yo, a lot of people been saying this song's a bit rude, but it really is just about that awkward situation. It could be about walking in on anyone, doing anything. But just this situation, I walked in on someone doing a poo. Doing a poo. Anyway, sorry about that. It's... Just go to the other toilet.
Auntie Donna.
Have you checked your vitals? Get up, butthole.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You could see I was talking. Why didn't anyone say anything sooner? The number of times I was sat here saying, it's Auntie Donna, it's Auntie Donna, it's Auntie Donna. I'm like sitting here, moving my mouth, and then I'm like, oh shit, oh my green screen's not now, blah blah blah. And it's only when I've actually paused the video and I'm like, oh, by the way, you're muted. Earlier, I guess you were just moving your mouth the way that you do, because I do that a lot. Thought you were miming along. I was at one point, yeah. And I had an ice lolly. That sounds like a really weak excuse, Space, but I believe it. I could do it if I got an ice lolly. If I'm going to prioritize anything, it's going to be this ice lolly. I thought you muted on purpose. No, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you the reason why I forgot. It's because normally I pause the music and then bring my mic up before going to the thing that we're doing, or going to FaceTime. But I had the idea of playing this because I was just talking about going for a poo, and I forgot to change my mic. That's the reason why I was left on mute. But that means we got to enjoy the song in its full entirety. So yeah, 100% orange juice iced lolly, and it was melting too quickly. It's always the way, isn't it? But anyway, hello Casper, hello Space, hello Cinny, hello who haven't I said hello to? Sheep, Cinny, Casper, Space, Venomane, hello. Adam, thank you so much for that resub, by the way. I didn't actually get the alert because I was on the shitter, and my alerts were over here in the sitter. And yeah, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. 15 months. I could swear you've only just had your 14th month. Sus. Anyway, we're here to watch some cartoons. Are you? That was Auntie Donna walking in on someone doing a poo. I just like the beginning where he says, I'm doing a poo. I'm walking down the street, I'm doing a poo. Adam resubbed last stream, don't know why it's been weird. Huh. Very sus. Very sus. Oh my god, Cinny, here it comes. Another Transformers sound effect. Yeah, when I said I was doing a poo, might have been one nugget that got away. Starts good, then gets weird. Like a poo, really. Hello, Will. Oh my god. Come on, behave. There we go. So I was chuckling at the name of this beer. Swinkles. Swinkle. I say, don't know why it's being weird. It's Switch. I'm surprised it works at all. True. How you guys all doing? Right, sorry. Should we get the episode of Transformers going? We've got 3 episodes today. We're not letting the playlist run because the playlist has got them in the wrong order than TF Wiki has them in. I'm going to base these episodes on the order that they are in on the tfwiki.net, and that lists this one as the next episode that we're going to watch, Fire in the Sky. And this will explain a character that we saw last week who just appeared out of nowhere. Hello, Will. How you doing? Yep, hope you guys are all good. Yeah, Swinkle. Superior Pilsner. I mean, you might think, oh, didn't you just go for a Pilsner? I was like, no, I went for a Poosner. Brewed with intuition and experience. 1680, they were founded. Jesus Christ. And, yeah. Geniet van de uitgesproken Fries en werfend smaak van Swinkels. There you go. You won't believe this, by the way. Try me. There's loads of things I believe. So catch me up. What's happened so far? What's a transformer? So, you know, it's kind of like a generator, and you get power from it. You draw, or it siphons power. One of the two. Cindy, what? I will go bed now. Take care of yourself. You go to bed, Cindy? Oh, okay. But if you need the rest, it's all good. Sorry, usually you go to bed much later than this, but now if you need the rest, go get the rest. That's why I was taken a bit by surprise, but it's all good. Thank you, Cindy. It arrived. Oh my god, your new RAM, Casper. Have you installed it? Or are you installing it right now? When do you plan on putting it in? Oh, you meant Will. Oh, you're telling Will to go to bed because he said he's tired. Right, okay. Okay, I get you. Oh, this is nice. Very, hang on. Yeah, very wheaty. Sort of like, well, yeah, that's it. It's very wheaty. What can I say? I'm fucking fuming it was the wrong one. Oh my god, Casper. What? Oh god. How'd they screw that up? Do you mean you accidentally ordered the wrong one, or that the wrong one arrived and you were quite correct in your order? That cost £150! Get a return, or get an exchange for the correct one. You've been a very naughty boy. Nah, not Will. Will's a good boy. Guys, let's crack on. And now I have to get an exchange. Better the exchange than having something you don't want. City is the self-care police, yeah. But more than beats the eye. More than beats the eye. Autobots waits. Welcome to Weight Watchers with the Autobots. Oh my god. Straight away, more than beats the eye. There you go. The subtitles are weird. Who's beating the eye, though? The Whispering Eye? Wait, what? Oh, it's all snowy! Ah. Doesn't it make you feel Christmassy? Oh yeah, Adam, you watched the same one as me, Transformers Armada. This is the beginning. This is 1984. Actually, by this point, it might have been early 1985.
Oh, thanks, Jazz. I get the drift.
Wow, nice.
Okay, spheroid
84?
projectiles
Jesus,
ready.
older than me. Jesus is older than all of us, Adam. The baby Jesus was born in the year 0... Wait.
Hey guys, that's Snow Fair.
Oh, Jazz. So the day before the baby Jesus was born, that was BC, right? Because before Christ. The day after his birthday was AD, Anno Domini. That's how it works, right? What was the day of his birthday? What did they call that? Was it like, what about the baby Jesus? Oh yeah, Will, you've got a baby. You might know. Like, there's pre-baby, there's post-baby. What is it on the day of Jesus baby? What? What, like, so there's BC and there's AD. What is on the day? I believe it's called Christmas. Yeah, but like they wouldn't have called it Christmas on the day of birth. And besides, we all know he wasn't really born on the 25th of December anyway. He was born on a different day of the year.
She's plenty able of murdering you herself.
Also, Horus. I think it's Horus not Horus the butler. Horus the Egyptian god, deity, was supposedly born on the 25th of December as well. So it's not that special a birthday, really. You know. Hello, Eve. How was your stream? Eve, we're literally a minute into the episode because I've been faffing. The OG Christmas. Did they call it the first Christmas? But they didn't know it was going to be the first. It's like the First World War. They called it the Great War because they didn't know at the time that there would be more. I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the baby Jesus. We're here to talk about my Jesus, Optimus Prime, and the Transformers. Hello, Mr. A. How you doing? Let us resume the episode. Baby Jesus. No, the baby Jesus. Jeebus. Beezus. Beffrey Jesus. That would have killed him. He's a giant robot, for Pete's sake. He pelts a snowball that size at a human in the head, snap his neck back. Dude should be dead. Anyway. Wow.
I can't believe I'm in a snowball fight in July in the middle of the desert.
Oh my god, it's July.
And perhaps
But Bumblebee can't talk. Bumblebee could talk in the original series, Will. It was Michael Bay. Yeah, exactly. Laughs in Michael Bay.
Temperatures now 40 degrees below normal and falling rapidly.
Oh my god, it's the new Ice Age.
The heat energy from the Earth's core is somehow being drained away.
Megatron and the Decepticons. I bet they're behind this.
Could be. But let's not assume, okay? Oh no.
Tunnel blasting completed. Lay in the new
Okay, it's the Decepticons. Alright, fine. Maybe next time, it won't be them.
Soon, hundreds of energon cubes will
Oh
be
look,
filled
someone
to
watching
capacity.
Transformers. Actually talking about Jesus.
Locating the crystal
Reminds me of that
shaft
person who
leading
came
to
into the
Earth's
Minecraft
core
stream.
was the hard part, but pumping the heat energy out is
Sorry guys, I was cold.
simplicity itself.
Soon, this entire planet will freeze into an icy tool. And we will
An
return
icy
to
tool?
Cybertron with
What, like a
enough
hammer?
energon cubes to dominate the universe.
Dominate.
Problems, Rumble?
This... That's how it feels like someone knocking on my door sometimes. Especially when it's been quiet for a long while. You know?
Is the big bad ice too tough for you?
Will the closed captions have another word for energon? The prediction is open. Spend your points, guys. What do we think? Enough energon cubes to... yeah.
What's that?
Wow, look at this.
Something's frozen in the ice.
Why are you standing around?
There's some similarities here that you can draw to the Michael Bay Transformers movie.
We found something.
With the origin of Megatron when they find him in that movie.
So you did. Starscream.
So there are some elements that Michael Bay did pull from the source material. He just pulled it from the source material and then pulled the rest of the movie out of his arse.
With his size and probable strength, he will make an excellent Decepticon.
Oh, I was going to say, that's what they say about my dick, but then Decepticon, that's where it all goes wrong. He will make an excellent ads cut.
Abnormally large energy expenditure in the Arctic
Will has
Circle.
too many energon cubes. Perfect. Yes, let's have the convoy. Let's have the convoy. The Optimus Prime convoy. Deceptodon. Decepticock. Dickcepticon? I don't know. There's too many. No, there's too many. Here they come. The wheels not spinning kind of spoils it, really, doesn't it? But what are you going to do? We know I'm all about the junk and the jank. Apologies for further delaying. No, it's alright. I've delayed it enough. You guys need to get some of your time back. I would say that I didn't want this interrupting the show, but really I don't want the show interrupting this. Okay, and then if I... Hang on. Is he... Oh, yeah, here he comes. Here he is. Yeah, here comes the boy. Yeah, and there you go. He's gone. He's with the angels now. Alright, there you go. Thank you, Will. Thank you for getting trucked. Go truck yourself.
What's that
Optimus
weird light
rollout.
the Sky Spy just passed over?
Heat loss at optimum level.
Then we found the source of Earth's problem. Maybe some kind of natural phenomenon.
Decepticon activity sighted.
If we don't stop Megatron and his bunch, the Earth is doomed. Autobots, transform and roll out!
He said the thing!
The wheels on the trucks don't move at all. Move at all. Move at all. The wheels of the trucks don't move at all. This song kinda sucks.
I like the little half rhyme with sucks and trucks. The wheels on the trucks don't move at all. Move at all. Move at all. We're turning it into Robo the Musical now. Honestly, I've probably done enough sing-song stuff on stream to make a musical. What was it we were talking about on Monday? Oh, the Robo Sutra, that's right. The Prime... Karma Prime. Karma Primer? What would that be?
Arctic Circle.
See, now they're dressed appropriately. Good. Wait, who wasn't dressed appropriately? Oh, the people in Skyrim. That's right. Natural phenomenon. 2 seconds later. Decepticon activity sighted.
Whatever it is, being on ice kept it fresh.
A YouTube video compilation of Robo the Musical. I have to put something together someday. Sorry, I've been drinking. Well, me too, Adam, so cheers. Chin chin.
Then give him 50,000 volts to activate his memory monitor.
Votes? I'm pretty sure it's volts, not votes. So this is the origin of Skyfire, who we saw last week. Kippis, Sinny, Kippis. Skull.
A long time ago on Cybertron. Again, this time
I knew him, Horatio.
Cyber motor relays are useless.
Just, wow.
memory monitor activating.
You knew him?
His name is Skyfire. Observe his history as it was recorded before his icy imprisonment.
You're getting some deep lore now.
Skyfire and I were both explorers from Cybertron.
That must have been shortly before our final falling out with the Autobots.
Yes, Skyfire and I were exploring what was an uncharted planet at that
Venomane
time.
doesn't have beer, but has soda, so Kippis. Kippis.
We
Enjoy the soda.
no intelligent life on the surface, but Skyfire insisted we look closer.
If you like pina colada.
And Skyfire and I were separated.
I circled half the globe searching for him, but he was gone.
And now, millions
I mean,
of Earth years later,
right.
you have found him.
So, like, we clearly saw that Starscream and Skyfire were capable of leaving the atmosphere of Cybertron and travelling through space from the Alpha Centauri system to where Earth is, okay? They're able to do that, okay? So that means they've got intergalactic travel. They can travel through space independently, right? And yet Starscream was not bothered to travel the entirety of the Earth. We're not even the biggest planet in this solar system, and Starscream has only bothered to search half of it. And yet he is capable of travelling fast enough to leave the atmosphere and go to another system, another galaxy. I mean, sorry, we're not here for consistencies. It's all good. Me waking up this morning.
Happened. Starscream. It's
Will.
You have rescued
Yeah.
me.
Adam's been taking cocodamol all day.
Where am I?
I'd rather have a
This is
ball
not
of cocodamol.
Cybertron.
No, this is Earth, where you crashed many years ago.
I am Megatron Skyfire, supreme leader of all Decepticons.
Now step on
I'm
me.
on this planet to collect the energy we need to revive Cybertron and conquer the universe. And the Autobots are now our enemies.
The drugs don't work, the alcohol makes it worse, but I know my arm will work again.
Borealis, the Northern Lights.
Is that a song? Or
Aren't they
what?
terrific?
I feel like it's a song.
Indeed. Very pleasing to my optic sensors.
Very pleasing to my optic sensors.
Autobots.
So they just drove to the Arctic, no problem.
You, Skyfire, become a member of the exalted Decepticon forces.
Fun fact, my Skyfire, in my collection, he has an interchangeable badge, so I could put him with a Decepticon badge if I wanted to. But it looks wrong to me. Like, he's already red and white, so the red and white Autobot badge just looks better. But, you know, it's nice that the detail is there, you know. Have you not seen Ice Road Truckers? It's loosely based on Transformers. I love how Megatron has to look really high up to look at Skyfire. Yeah, don't forget, Skyfire is meant to be big enough to hold many Autobots inside his alternate mode. And yet these guys are coming up to his chest. No, sorry, his waist, I guess.
Destruction to all Autobots.
Destruction.
Put him on guard patrol.
Are you happier being a warrior than a scientist, Star?
This is basically Skyfire's moment where he's saying, "Are we the baddies?"
Scream.
Yes, it is far more exciting. And one day I, not Megatron, will lead us. And then you will be my second in command.
I am grateful to you for freeing me from my tomb of ice. I shall try to bring you credit.
Good guy Skyfire. Just wants to help his friend.
Something's approaching from the south. Several unusual vehicles. Earth mechanisms, perhaps. It seems the time has come for me to make the change from science to war.
Yikes. Scientist? Starscream must have been a pretty shit scientist. He has no chill. Absolutely. I would have loved to have seen more of that backstory, but that's all we get of it.
Identify yourselves.
Oh, no, you know what? You know what their relationship would have been like? You know in 21 Jump Street when what's his name's character and the other what's his name's character. The two main characters, the two guys. I can't remember God, he was going to play fucking he was in that film called The Dog recently, or just Dog or something. He was going to play Gambit in a Gambit movie. God, what's his name? Oh my God. No, it wasn't John Cena. It wasn't John Cena. But Jonah Hill, yes. Jonah Hill and... Fuck. God, what was his name? He was in Magic Mike. Not Ewan McGregor, no! Why can't I think of his name? Oh my god. This isn't even anything to do with the story I'm telling. But that's all I can think of is this guy's name. Channing Tatum! Thank you, Space. Love you. Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. Right, that 21 Jump Street. The dynamic between those guys, right? They were... Like, Channing Tatum was the Chad who bullied a lot. And then when they both go to the police academy, in this case, Skyfire and Starscream going to the science academy, Starscream is the one who's like, what, mate? Oh, what, you fucking what? You what? You know, he's like a proper lad. But Skyfire is like the mellow, calm one who actually does the reading. But they become friends, and Skyfire is the one who got Starscream through science college to be a scientist. I reckon that's what happened. And they ended up being great friends. And then when Skyfire went missing, Starscream was like, no, he's not here. Let's go. Vroom. Off to join the war. You confuse him with John Cena. I think John Cena is older. Possibly, like, bigger? Like, muscular? I don't know. I don't know how tall they are.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
After these massages.
We now return to the Transformers.
Right, you know what I've noticed? The beers in the glass don't last as long as the ones in the cans.
All Autobots!
Hit the ice spike! He's gonna fire again! Dad, help!
Well, he's dead. Water that cold.
Grab hold, son! Hurry!
You know, if I need to cite this source, but if you are wet in cold weather, like if you do fall into icy cold water like that, the best thing, I think it's if the is it if the clothes are wet, or is it just in general? There's one rule where if your clothes are wet and it's freezing cold, take the clothes off because the wetness will freeze into ice and keep you colder. But there's another rule where you'll reach a point where the cold is making you feel like you're hot and you feel like you have to take clothes off, which is bad because that just means you haven't got enough layers on. So I need to verify which way around that is. But I do remember hearing somewhere that if you fall into icy cold water and your clothes get wet, you are better removing at least maybe the outer layers, the wetter layers. You're best removing them, because it's just going to keep the cold on you longer while it freezes. Okay, does that make sense? I need a scientist. Does anyone want to be the scientist of the community? Because clearly I'm not. I'm just the guy who says, I once heard this thing, and then speculate and say citation needed. I need someone to supply the citation. Anyway, it's taken us 37 minutes to watch 10 minutes of an ep.
We've got to get back to land! No! It's too big a jump! Unless one of the Autobots rescues us, we're done for. Optimus! Hound! Somebody! Help us!
Help! Go on, Cliffjumper.
Sparkplug are in trouble.
They need us. We can't move
Oh,
while that
excuse me,
big
sorry.
guy's got us pinned down.
Strange voices. Must
Go on,
be coming
Skyfire.
from Earth creatures.
Be the hero.
I'll try to communicate with them.
Do you see that? A red Decepticon logo.
Big mix off on me! Let go of us,
Big mix.
please! Help! Optimus Prime!
Why are you so frightened? I will not.
How many other Optimuses do you know, Sparkplug?
Then why are you wearing the Decepticon symbol?
Only the evil Autobots need fear me.
The Autobots are not evil, they're good. They're fighting to protect our planet and all us humans.
He's right. You Decepticons are
Michael
the
Bay
real
took a lot from this one
monsters.
episode.
No.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Revenge of the Fallen,
We are not
the
evil.
character Jetfire,
Take
started
you
as a
to
Decepticon,
Megatron, my leader.
joined the Autobots,
He'll show you that you have nothing to fear.
and was also old and in stasis, like Skyfire here.
No. You might
Skyfire
have
and
to get
Jetfire
back
are
together.
the same.
We've got to find
It's
a
just
safer
that I
way to
think
rescue them.
Hasbro lost the rights to Skyfire at one
If
point, so they
there
ended
is
up calling him Jetfire instead. I don't know why. I don't know who else is called Skyfire.
These two Autobot sympathizers may prove useful to our cause. Deal with
Baking
them,
is a kind of
Starscream.
chemistry, food science. I just do science but with food. And that is the best science of all, Cine. Thank you. The chemical reaction of wheat, milk, and yeast.
You won't get away with this, Decepticon.
Wait, what goes into bread again?
Optimus Prime will save us.
Oh, you were thinking of Sam the Egg
Creatures
saying,
no harm.
Optimus!
This is wrong.
Then you overstepped your authority.
Who are you to offer safety to our enemies, Skyfire?
Enemies?
Wow.
But they are my friends.
Do not interfere.
Baking is alchemy, yeah.
I don't understand.
I think that in Skyrim, when you bake something or cook food, that should count as an alchemy increase.
My function is to further science and learning, not to destroy innocent life forms.
Good guy, Skyfire. Good guy, Fire.
Autobots, transform.
Is that meant to be sneaking?
Quickly and secure your positions.
What's wrong? Gears moving.
so you're an alchemist then?
Tingle in my sensor links, like we might be falling right into a trap.
You fell into something.
Carrying too much lead in his caboose.
Wow.
This freezing weather's icing my relays. My electro scanner says that big Decepticon took Spike and Spark Plug this way. Come on, guys. No sign of Ironhide and the others, Optimus. You suppose they're lost?
Bumblebee is floating.
There are hundreds of tunnels down here.
Please help!
Spike and spark plug. Cliff Jumper, be cautious.
And suddenly the trailer's gone.
Cliff Jumper.
What?
Are we glad to see you?
Hang on. I'll have you out fast. Lucky for you, my laser has a defrost cycle.
Oh, how convenient. Oh, God, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. That poo took it all out of me.
Now let's find Ironhide and the rest of the guys.
Well, I'll be reprogrammed with a rivet ruler.
Just like Optimus figured. They're draining the heat energy right out of the Earth's core. Look at that stack of energon cubes.
We haven't got a new word for energon yet. Not yet, no, Cinny. Give it time. We've still got another 2 episodes after this one.
The work goes well.
We had more than beats the eye earlier, didn't we?
Then we'll soon return to Cybertron and leave this dead planet of ice behind us?
Yes, Starscream.
Oh,
Unless we are
me.
foolish enough to be careless. Seize those Autobots.
Kill them.
Dispose of them immediately.
Shoot them now.
Where's your Megatron?
Soundwave, check for more Autobots in the vicinity at once.
Go on, Ravage.
We've been searching these tunnels for astro minutes.
Yeah, give it time, Cinny. I'm sure we'll get something.
Maybe we ought to split up. Or double back.
We'll maintain the prearranged search pattern. We don't want to roll around in circles.
That takes too long, Optimus. I gotta move.
Well done, Cliff Jumper.
Ravage.
You knucklehead.
Autobots, transform. I'll deal with him.
Get Ravage. Roll.
Ooh. Nice thinking, Bumblebee.
That's what I call stopping him cold. One Decepticon down and a whole
Model
mess
bots.
to go.
Those years under the ice diminished your loyalty coefficient, Skyfire. But because of our old friendship, I shall be generous. You may have the pleasure of melting down these Autobots.
Wow.
But I'm a scientist, not an executioner.
I am your superior. I order you to terminate them.
No, I will not. They have done no wrong.
But you
Exactly.
have, traitor!
Oh wait, yeah, I got a full.
I shall enjoy this.
Kaboom. Wow, and they all got blown apart.
The Transformers will return.
I am your superior! Exterminate!
We now
I
return
am
to
your
the Transformers.
superior! It's Starscream is literally a Dalek. Except if he didn't laugh, he'd be a Dalek.
As for you, Skyfire, consider yourself fortunate that you did not end up like your friends.
Just walk over his body. Oh, okay. Clever boy hound.
But I saw him destroy you.
Yeah, I think any mod, or even me,
Skyfire,
can
you
end a
and
prediction.
Starscream
Let me
saw
just
one
double
of
check,
Hound's
actually.
holograms.
Then you are functioning.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
Good.
Yeah, we're functioning. I sure hope
But
you'll
yeah,
be able
hopefully
to say the
space
same for you. Let's get him behind some cover.
Oh wait, no, I can't edit the prediction because it's about me, isn't it? So, yeah.
How is Skyfire, Ratchet?
Someone else has to do it.
Not good. He was badly damaged. I don't get
He's
it.
totally fucking
Why
fucked, mate,
repair
big
a
time.
Decepticon? He tried to save us.
Yeah,
and
Starscream is a new
blasted
Dalek.
him for it.
Space can choose the outcome. Nice, thank you, Space.
Well, that's all I can do. Now it's a matter of time and luck.
How did they not notice that fucking Laserbeak is up in the sky? Oh my god, I've got this GIF. This GIF comes up for something. In my overlays, I think.
Laserbeak has informed me they are still functional.
Hound's holograms. They
It might be for bits,
But
possibly.
we shall not be fooled a second time. Decepticons, prepare to attack.
There you
Autobots below! Fire at will!
go. Oh no, look out, Will! Iceberg Synth, look out! They're firing at you. How many times have you heard that joke?
Won't leave you here.
Go on, Skyfire, sort them out.
Time for reinforcements.
Flip, 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 flip. What's Prime doing? He's getting... Oh, wait. Okay.
Stabilizers hit.
Can you pull out?
Negative.
Can you pull out? Negative. Kappa.
Bumblebee, your left flank. Hound, duck.
Quack,
Close
quack.
enough, Megatron.
I can't do a duck sound. I try.
Dangerous of weapons, Optimus, but futile.
There you go. Quack, quack. Ooh, smack. Look at that fancy move. Sounds like a normal Friday night. Can you pull out? Negative! The naughty boy.
Well done, Optimus. What a pity you've lost. Skyfire, destroy Optimus Prime. Crush him.
Yeah, he doesn't think to pull out the energy max.
Autobots once and for all.
I take no orders from you.
Look at that! The glowing, like... Also, where did he get it from? Maybe it was given to him. I don't know. They were carrying the other guy. Oh my god! You know, I've got reflector. I could stand them up like that. I might try that just for a laugh.
Friend,
Belt him in the burners, Skyfire!
take him apart.
Where are you, traitor? Show yourself!
Here I am.
Yeah, he's like there.
You shall pay for your treachery!
Oh right, Sheep says, "Sorry for the delay. I was doing something. How dare you?" But if you fall in cold weather, you're best removing wet clothes as they take the heat away quickly. Dry is better. So I was right in that regard. Oh, that's good. That makes me feel better. The feeling warm when you're cold is a sign of late stages of hypothermia. This normally is when your core temperature has dropped to 5 degrees. Ooh, oh, dropped 5 degrees, okay. From normal. So I was right on both counts then. Oh, fantastic. That's what I like. Makes me feel better about my memory when I remember stuff like that. So yeah, let's just recap. If you fall in cold water, remove the wet clothes and leave whatever's driest, because like Sheep says, they take the heat away quickly. And also I imagine if you are in freezing temperatures, the water in the material will freeze and just be ice. You'll be wearing ice, basically. And if you feel hot when it's cold and you want to take your clothes off, late stage hypothermia. Hopefully we never get that bad. I mean, when the next ice age rolls around, hopefully we'll all be dead by then. But I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? Your advice is good, provided I want to live. Oh no, your clothes are wet. You should take your clothes off. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that.
Crash!
Not on Twitch, anyway. They're gonna crash! Skyfire is basically a flying tank.
We should try to land. Just one last blast.
One last blast. Only bots. Every night before I go to sleep, I say just one last blast, and then I sleep, knock myself out.
He risked everything to save us and the Earth.
The energy drain has been stopped. The Earth will heat up again, and the Decepticons are defeated.
But Skyfire is gone.
He won't be forgotten, Spike.
At that point of hypothermia, you probably won't have long if nothing is done. There you go, yeah.
We shall remember you, Skyfire.
Here's an idea. Dig, you fools! Yeah, they could just dig him out, couldn't they? The Decepticons did it.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
We will find out more about Skyfire later on. Let's move on to the next episode. War for the Dinobots. Be Grimlock, no bozo, be king!
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces
What a theme
of the Decepticons, the Transformers.
I like the first theme tune because of how iconic it is. I think the second one for Season 2, I don't quite remember how it goes, but Season 3 has the best theme tune, in my opinion. Hey, it's Chip Chase, remember him?
I've never seen a bigger or more weird meteor, Jeff. And it's
Don't talk about it
headed
like
right
that.
For Earth. I can't get a reading on it.
Remember the events of
and a menace. I'll radio the Autobots. They're
what's
the
that
only
Morgan
ones
Freeman
who
film
can
where he's the
save
president?
Earth.
It's got Elijah Wood in it.
Meteor or no meteor, Optimus
Deep
Prime,
Impact.
It's great not worrying about the Decepticons for a change.
I always worry about the Decepticons.
Oh, there you go. Optimus Prime is a worry war. Deep Impact, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Space.
Autobots, transform!
Thanks for coming so fast. According to my calculations, the meteor
Transformers
should
will
hit sometime
return
tonight.
after these messages. End credits. You liar. I know, I don't know why it does that.
Incalculable strength. Then we better get to it before the Decepticons
Oh, so you a
do.
Deep Impact.
Affirmative.
Oh.
And we'll take along some heavy backup. Wheeljack and Ratchet's creations, the Dinobots.
Hey, the Dinobots. There they are. Now remember, there's 3 of them. Last week we were tricked into watching episodes where there are more of them. So think on that.
Defeated by those primitive pea-brain beasts. Revolting.
We were brilliant in battle, Megatron. The Dinobots overwhelmed us with
So,
sheer brute force.
You'd think that this would come after the episode where the Dinobots were introduced, but no. The running order, it had Fire in the Sky before this.
And when we have found them, strike.
Strike.
Discover the Dinobots' soft spots.
Oh.
As you command, Megatron.
Discover their soft spots. They didn't have any soft spots. Like, not even metaphorically speaking. Not even literally speaking. Sneak mode. And the Dinobots are just hanging out in the middle of a ruin. Probably in Chernobyl, aren't they? We
Thanks
saw
for
the
letting
finale
me
of the
tag
season in
along,
the middle of the
Optimus
season.
Prime.
No, we haven't seen the finale yet. We haven't seen the final episode.
Maybe we'll even name it after you. Meteorini Chipperoni or something.
Wow.
Get ready.
Chipperoni. What? What kind of name is that for a meteor? Shut up, Spike. You don't know anything.
Everyone, take cover. Back, move it.
A meteor that small probably would have burnt up in the atmosphere.
Ironhide.
Stay back. This meteorite may contain energies unknown even to Autobot science.
We must analyze a fragment at once.
This might be dangerous. Let me shoot it to find out what it is.
Sludge will guard the meteorite against the Decepticons. All right, Autobots. Transform!
No matter how many times I see it, it's always outrageous.
And roll out!
That's what she said. No matter how many times I see it, it's always outrageous.
Wheeljack and Ratchet build 2 more.
Wow. Can Chip and I help out?
Ooh, Chip. Now what a Chippy T. And that's why you are not allowed into the lab. Yeah.
But for the second, how about giving the Autobots a little extra flying power? A Pteranodon.
There you go, see? Introducing us to 2 more Dinobots.
Stego, what's this? And
But the way Hasbro Pulse would have it,
Is there anything you don't know
we don't
about
see any more Dinobots. No, it's all out of order. We don't see the origin of the extra Dinobots until after. The Thagomizer. The what?
Initiate brain scan. Me Slag want to fight enemies. Optimus strong, but me Grimlock stronger.
Me Sludge, obey strongest leader. Always obey.
I was right.
The Tail Whacker, named after a comic strip joke as it never had an official name. Oh, okay.
Grimlock arrogant and Sludge stupid.
I think they're all stupid, Megatron.
Weaknesses to turn them against Optimus Prime. And then force the Dinobots to help us obtain the limitless energies seething within that giant meteorite.
Wow. So, are the radars not detecting that anomaly? Shipping lanes? Can they not see it rise out of the ocean? Can they not say, oh hey, we saw some Decepticon shit in the middle of the ocean, right here. Go and investigate, Autobots. No.
Not play Decepticon.
They just see it and they're like, nah, just ignore it, it'll go away.
Can fight.
What armor?
Dinobots, transform!
Grandstones! What? Grandstones. There you go. Grandstones and roll out. Or plot radar. It's like an erection at a family dinner. You pretend it's not there. Oh dear. Every Christmas. Oh god. Oh no, Cindy! Alright, feel better soon. Have some ginger or some orange if you have some. And have some water as well. Let me lie down.
I do not wish to fight you.
Yeah,
You
what
are
happened?
stronger than I, just as you are stronger than Optimus Prime. You are stronger than all the Autobots, and whoever is strongest should lead.
Survival of the fittest. I will send you the sound effect of this one. Thank you, Cindy. Yep, I will add it after this. And I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Me, Grimlock, must
Rest well.
lead. Optimus Prime is leader now. He will fight if Grimlock lead. You Slag like fight.
Slide.
Yes! You, Sludge, you follow Grimlock?
Me Sludge, follow strongest leader.
Did you see the error there? This is Sludge, and he just spoke slugs and his own dialogue, but they lingered on his face. It was the 80s.
Always.
Speak, Dinobots. What have you decided?
Words make sense.
Autobot, no enemy.
Optimus Prime will be destroyed.
Not my prime boy.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now
And they're back.
return to the Transformers.
Yes, we do.
We destroy Optimus Prime and him, Grimlock, be new leader.
In the Marvel... I don't know if it was in the Marvel UK comic or in the US Transformers comic as well. Because there was a UK version and there was a US version. Well, in one of those, Grimlock does actually become leader of the Autobots. And he is not a very good leader. And some of the Autobots do actually leave the faction to go off on their own. Because they find him such a bad leader. Well, maybe not a bad leader, but they disagree with him.
If it please you, O superior ones, might one as unworthy as I suggest a course of action to assist in the destruction of our enemy Optimus Prime?
Wow. Megatron grooming the Dinobots. What is this? Oh, they're getting casts of the fossils. Okay. Outline, plan, Desge. Wait. What does that say? Hang on. Come on. Where is it? Outline, plan, Desge. Desge. Yeah. Outline, plan, Desge. Is that meant to say design? They didn't have room for IGN, so they put Desge. Or, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe that is an actual word. Shall we find out if it's an actual word? That was my bottle opener, don't worry. Hang on. Desge. Could it be like... Is it a silent G? Is it like days? No, there's desogestral. There's designer. Desogestral side effects. Let me just try searching Desge. It's oh my god. It's in France. It's a region of France. So it probably is with a silent G. Days or something like that, maybe. Otherwise, it's just telling me to unscramble it, so... No, it's literally just a place. It's not a designing word. Maybe it's a Transformers word. It's a Cybertronian language word. And it says, for simpletons, maybe. Making robots for dummies is what it actually says, but to us it just translates to or outline plan Desge. Hey, it's like the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure.
Wheeljack calling Optimus Prime. Please come to my lab and bring Trailbreaker and ship fast.
If this fragment is typical, the meteorite is just cooking with unstable energies. It's liable to explode at any second.
Not if I can help it.
Go on, Trailbreaker. What are you doing, Trailbreaker? Okay.
If the whole meteorite explodes, there's no telling what might happen.
Oh, I see.
Then we
Okay.
must destroy the meteorite before it explodes and jeopardizes this planet. And we don't have much time. Finish assembling the new Dinobots. I'll be in contact soon.
Fast as fuck, boy.
It's hard to believe I'm actually taking part in the Dino Design Project.
Yeah.
And now,
That's literally what they did. They're so careless.
Introduce themselves.
Complete disregard for life.
I am Snarl.
I am music.
Call me Swoop. New Dinobots, transform! Snarl reaches maximum strength when drawing power from the sun.
I used to have Dinobots in my collection, but that was before I had my collection as it is now. But the Dinobots that I had were so good. They were great.
Stop the Dinobots if you can.
I think I had all 5 of them as well. Oh, no, I didn't have Snarl. I had Sludge, Slag, Swoop, and Grimlock. That was it. Sideswipe.
You dino dodo.
Dino dodo.
I mean, hold tight! I mean, forget it!
I mean, he could have absolutely just shot Ironheart, man.
Look out below!
Look at the low!
You can stop now!
Look at the low.
The test is over.
Don't look at my low.
In a real fight, we'd have creamed them.
You know what?
Maybe.
Come on, get S.
The meteorite and the Dinobots are gone. Optimus Prime calling Autobot headquarters. Slag, why did you attack me? You're... Me, Slag! No light question from enemy! Enemy? Don't you recognize me? Me, Grimlock, know you! You old leader!
You old as fuck. You old as balls.
No more.
I do not want to fight you, but you leave me no choice.
Get wrecked. Lightsaber sound effects again. So many lightsabers. Mind you, I think Hasbro at one point did have the
This is senseless.
Are we sure it's not episode 4?
Goodbye.
You can't win, Grimlock. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
You must be destroyed.
Autobots, transform and roll out. SFX guy was a big fan. No, I was going to say, Hasbro had the monopoly on Star Wars toys at one point, I think. Maybe they do now, I don't know.
The Transformers will
So maybe
return
if Hasbro
after
had
these
some kind of
messages.
agreement with Lucasfilm, maybe they were allowed to use the sound effects. I don't know.
We now return to the Transformers.
I don't know. I'm just the guy who sits there and talks about shit. I don't know nothing. I've got time to Google shit. That's what you guys are for.
Prime terminated.
No, must be more stronger than me, Grimlock think. Then we melt him down now?
Go on, Grimlock.
Why you, Grimlock? Stop me, Slag! Why? Not no.
Oh, maybe. Like, well, yeah, I mean, maybe there's no trademark on the sound effects. Maybe we just always associate it with the lightsabers.
Traces of Autobot training remain in your circuits. No talk, or we terminate you now. Battle over, Megatron. Now we come to you. Splendid, almighty Dinobots. Splendid.
The ultimate betrayal. Share if you cried. Some of the screams are still used. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. The Wilhelm scream. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Didn't I used to have the Wilhelm scream as a sound alert?
The meteorite's energies appear dangerously unstable, Megatron.
Oh, does that frighten you, Starscream? Then perhaps you better not use any to recharge your power core. I'll gladly take your share for my personal supply.
Something's approaching.
It's those dim-witted Dinobots.
What are they carrying?
It's
You know what else is dangerously unstable? Oh, Adam.
Optimus Prime still function.
What are you drinking now?
Grimlock
Are you all out?
destroy him when me, Grimlock, say time is right.
Don't believe him, Megatron. Grimlock will never destroy his former
Thundercracker with Starscream's voice for some reason.
This Dinobot still has the sentimental softness of an Autobot
Currently,
slave.
rum and pineapple. Pineapple sounds funnier. And suddenly it's Starscream again.
Listen, meteorite unstable. At any moment.
Hello, Yeeter.
Could explode.
I should watch a how-to basic video. I should watch Transformers because it's Transformers Tuesday. But are the how-to basic videos, are they the ones that always feature eggs? And like stamping on the eggshells and stuff and whatever. But yes, welcome, Yeeter. How you doing?
Shit! Sparkplug! Teletran 1 picked up the
Yeah.
meteorite again.
Oh yeah, copyrights
It's
can
been
be weird.
moved to a different location. Can you get a fix on it? There, and it looks ready to blow. But we can't get there in time to do anything about it.
We can't, but I know who can.
Say no more. Whoosh.
There is an odd instability in the energon cubes.
Audience
It's
stability.
a wonderful time to notice it. I knew something like that would happen, Megatron. But you wouldn't consult with anyone before choosing your... What?
Get wrecked. I think Snarl might be one of my favourites. I like his robot design the most, to be honest. Oh, but I like Slug as well. I think Slug and Snarl are my two favourite Dinobots. Smack! Sludge is dummy thick. Dino Dotes. You could get hours of content just on the misheard closed captions. Maybe not hours, maybe an hour. And it all started with Inner Job. God, I don't know why I'm yawning so much, sorry.
Megatron! The meteor!
It is. I'm tired of life, that's it. Aww. GG's, Optimus, GG's. What a nice robot. Helping out the guy who led the team that just tried to kill him. Watch them without sound, only read the subtitles. Oh my god, it'd be a nightmare. We might, I mean, you'd be able to tell what was going on, wouldn't you? Because it's visual. Until you get a character who's coloured the wrong colours.
You, Megatron, tricked us. Make us
I mean,
my good leader, Optimus
it was kind of easy for them to trick you.
Prime risk on life to save us. Bad Megatron!
Decepticons, retreat! Now, quick at once! Optimus Prime, can you
No visor.
forgive
Sorry.
me? Grimlock
Well, it wasn't coloured properly.
jealous of you.
The meteorite menace is gone. Let's roll for home.
Grimlock was ready to spank. Oh no. There you go.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
After these messages. That was episode 12. Ignore that. We're ignoring that because Hasbro Pulse has it in the wrong order. Next we have Fire on the Mountain. And this will be it. After this, that'll be it. 3 more next week and that'll be season 1 done. Already. Wow. I mean, this stream was always going to be a limited series anyway. I might even have a break between season 1 and season 2. Just to give me one of my nights off back for a bit. The Transformers. And that'll work out well, because that'll be the end of June. Won't it? Yeah.
Maybe I'm just spinning my flywheels, but those jets look sickeningly familiar.
They're Decepticons, Trailbreaker. I'd recognize.
Why is
their
Trailbreaker
slimy
red?
trails anywhere.
Hey, wait up for me!
It does make you wonder how it got to that point. Surely everyone who coloured in the cells saw the characters they were colouring in.
No Earth-made steel is going to be strong enough.
I'm in charge here, and if I say it's strong enough, it is.
That's not... Starscream, that's not how it works.
Great working with you, Star.
I would love to be able to say my Wi-Fi is good enough,
Looks more like steel
and for that
to
to
me.
actually come into
And I'm
fruition.
talking steel.
Out of my way, you Autobot lucky!
So long, Trailbreaker. It's fighting time.
There was a time when there was a commercial break just before the credits of the movie. Wow.
It's losing time. That's what I call bringing the house down.
So they just picked up some steel beams.
We're too late, Trailbreaker. The Steel Stealers are long gone.
Ah, hexagonal nuts. We better roll back to headquarters.
Hexagonal nuts. Wait, just say nuts. These nuts.
It's puzzling. Why did the Decepticons take those steel beams? Any thoughts, Bumblebee?
Just one, Prime. Spike, launch the satellite.
One Sky Spy coming up.
If those jets
If the Decepticons are
arrived
cooking
back
up
at Decepticon
something,
base
we'll
with
zero
the
in
steel
on it
beams,
soon enough.
then confirmed jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
The Incan legend is true, Megatron. This pyramid
Jetfire doesn't melt
rests
steel
on a
beams.
shaft
What? How does it mean go?
down into the Earth's molten core. Then if the rest of the legend is accurate, I will soon be master of the Crystal of Power.
Those steps are conveniently sized for Transformers to walk down.
Magnificent.
Magnificent. That's the same gem that they looked at with Skyfire earlier.
Bring me the weapon frame you and Thundercracker made from the stolen steel. I hope it is stronger than your customary resolve in battle.
Samuel L. Jackson already beat the snakes on the plane. Awesome, still continues. Confusion is a villain. Really? Oh my god. I don't think we've ever had that. I've never had that here in the UK.
Forgive me, Starscream. You have done an excellent job. For now, the power of Earth's fiery core will serve the Decepticons.
The core.
The Sky Spy's over the Andes Mountains in Peru. Uh-oh, it's picking up a weird energy.
And of course, we all know where the Andes are, don't we? At the end of your armies! Oh wait, we don't have that alert anymore, do we? There you
Energy reading in those ruins.
go. Boo! Give over. You should have been booing me when you first followed. How did the intruders get in? In through the window. Just another little joke for you there.
Look! What is it? A star? The power that destroyed it came from the ruins.
Look at that.
The ancient gods have returned to punish us. No, grandmother.
Perfect
the ancient
English.
gods are history. But
To
if
Rob,
the
no.
crystal of power has been rediscovered, we have much to fear.
Delving into some stereotypes here, aren't we?
Power of absolute destruction.
Are they tapping the Earth score again?
You mean ours,
I think so.
don't you, leader? Yes, of course. I have you to thank for this.
Honestly, same. One good blast and then I'm out.
Worthless weapon frame.
Don't blame me. Thundercracker swiped defective steel, not I.
Executive
It was
steel.
his fault.
You lie, Starscream. Silence, you fool.
Yeet. I feel attacked by that.
Starscream remain here to guard the crystal. Skywalk, watch them.
Skywalk.
They do no further damage. There is a mining town nearby. We'll find enough metal there to build a workable weapon frame for the crystal.
For the Christmas. A weapon frame for the Christmas.
Stand in our way, will be demolished.
Howdily. Hello, Wariski. How you doing? There we go. This is what Space said they could have done.
He'll turn up soon.
Keep pounding.
It's cold enough to freeze the ailerons off our titanium moose bot.
Titanium moose bot.
Bingo! It's Skyfire.
Skyfire, are you warm enough to transform?
I hope
Are they just going to gloss over the fact that the Autobots 100% just left him there for dead?
Thanks, Wheeljack. I just about had it with the deep freeze treatment.
Head back to Autobot
Or did they
headquarters on the
always
double.
plan on
You
coming
gotta
to
pick
get
up
him?
Braun
And they were
and
just waiting for a
Windcharger
reason?
And fly to the Andes Mountains.
Still not okay.
Braun, Windcharger, there's a Decepticon formation below.
It's that traitor, Skyfire.
You sure you two don't need my help?
We got it covered, Skyfire. You check out the mysterious energy readings in those ruins, and when you get back,
We'll let you play kick the can with what's left of Megatron and his merry machines.
okay, Windcharger, let's go.
The Autobot jet is afraid to fly.
Wrong again, you dipstick tape deck.
You dipstick.
Wanted to spoil our fun.
They only unfroze him because they wanted to use him for a lift. What bad friends. Exactly, they're awful. Decepticons are the nice guys.
Next, you airborne garbage bucket.
You must have a blowout in your logic circuits. There's no way a midget like you can handle the mighty Megatron.
Wow.
Ouch! I think old Laser Breath may have a point.
Let's peel out of here, Braun.
And miss all the fun?
Remind me to discuss your definition of fun sometime. I'm contacting Skyfire. Too close for
Ugh, look at this sneeze.
Come in, Skyfire.
Read you loud and clear, little buddy. I'm switching
Oh,
on my
buddy, old pal.
afterburners.
Ouch!
That headshot, oh my
on my
god.
audio receptors.
You're celebrating too soon, Braun. Finish him, Soundwave.
That's a cool shot. I feel like Soundwave should be the one to use Megatron's gun mode all the time anyway.
To say it, but if you don't
Rather
get me
than
out of here
Starscream.
fast, there won't be enough of me left for spare parts.
Prepare for oblivion.
Proceed on your way to
The
oblivion.
Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
Yes, we do. Soundwave should be the true second in command, yeah.
Brawn, come in.
He's always been loyal to Megatron.
Only got one chance, so be ready.
Believe me, Windcharger, I'm the readiest. Looks like Laserbeak's ready too.
I'll take care of this personally.
Poisonally.
All right, guys, this is it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm coming, Brawn, baby!
Stop!
Wow.
Thanks, guys. If either of you had been 1 astrosecond later, I'd have been a pile of piston dust. What are friends for?
Speaking of friends, let's go back to headquarters and rustle up a few more. We've got something big on our hands.
So, I mean, that was a very fast and furious maneuver, but I'll tell you something about Windcharger. He has a special ability where he can go from 0 to 60 instantly. Like, he just instantly shoots off at 60 miles per hour. So I'm going to get a bit nerdy here. I reckon how they did that was, he was travelling at a slower speed until he got to Brawn, and then he instantly engaged 60 miles per hour, so that he was instantly shooting off into the air to be caught by Skyfire, and that instant jolt forward was enough to, like, send Brawn flying as well. They wouldn't have maintained altitude, and not for very long, so it was very, very well planned out. But knowing that about Windcharger kind of makes that work a bit better. But they don't flesh it out, because when do they flesh anything about it out in these cartoons? Our hands! That would have made a good desktop background, actually.
Buckle up for safety. Next stop, Peru.
Off to Peru they go. I went for a Peru earlier.
Prime, if my sensors are in sync, Megatron's heading for a mining town
Pat the
just up
Skyfire.
the road.
Pat the
Good luck at the
Skyfire.
Inca Temple.
Thanks. I'll take all I can get.
Autobots, roll!
This is great.
I'm too darn big to sneak around like this.
Me, whenever I'm doing a sneak mission in a game. Oh, that's the steel, isn't it? Yeah.
I'd say Decepticons are in the neighborhood.
I sure hope so. Me and Windcharger got a score to settle.
Welcome to the club. Let's get 'em.
So are they tempering that steel or something?
Now, Autobots.
Is that why it's glowing? Because it's like hot.
Just what I always wanted.
Let's see how Megatron likes a dose of his own medicine.
Nice. Brawn's a badass.
Now that was a kick.
The balls on this guy.
Back, you bird brain!
Imagine being ballsy enough to just up and steal Megatron's gun.
Roll for it, Bumblebee.
Run her over so that she dies quickly.
You have saved my life. I thank you.
Hang on, kids, it's not over yet.
These evil creatures, they are the ones who stole the ancient crystal of power.
Naughty boys.
Watch the birdie laser beak.
What's this crystal of power?
I will take you to it.
It's a wonderful tourist attraction.
Skywalk, I have created a
Skywalk.
steel alloy suitable for our weapon frame. Leave Starscream and Thundercracker to watch the crystal and come immediately.
How dare you assign me to guard duty, Megatron?
Megatron. I
For
am
fuck's sake.
Starscream the Mighty. Have a good time playing Crystal, Nerd Screamer. Bye.
This secret passageway leads to the Inca Temple.
Eject. Operation Elimination.
I must destroy their new weapon.
Yeah, but even
Just
without
fly
our
up
new
there.
weapon, I can fry your circuits extra crispy. Megatron would love it. But that geeky Starscream would take all the credit. On the other hand, if I let you wreck our new weapon, Megatron might blame Starscream, which would make me very happy.
Thundercracker, you puke traitor.
Weren't they just there together?
So much for the Autobot intruder. And as for you, traitor, from now on you will do exactly
Yeah, exactly.
what this geeky
What, that? That crystal in the back? Nah, it doesn't do anything. Made of glass. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, put a torch under it to make it glow. Starscream is a geek. That's the most relatable he'll ever be.
Decepticons, we now have all the steel we need for the weapon frame. Onward to victory!
Ooh, fucking hell.
For our friends, a little going away present.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. And hundreds of people were thoughtlessly killed.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Never to be seen again.
We now
Of course, they won't
return
show you the
to
carnage, but
Transformers.
it's there. The carnage is ever present.
Autobots, weapons ready. Commence firing!
I mean, I'm pretty sure some of them still died.
Yes, I have come this way before.
The evil overlord list.
Starscream and Thunder.
He had Skywarp's colours! Like, what?
In fact, once we rewire
Honestly,
his logic circuits,
crazy.
he may even become one of us. And far more valuable than the two of you.
Bumblebee, look! It's Skyfire, and he's hurt!
Wow.
Perfect. Absolute perfection.
Unbelievable, Spike. There's more energy here than in 10 Cybertronic Energon smelters.
The Ancient Ones knew many things.
I wish one of those ancient guys was here now. This circuitry's way beyond me.
Yep. They've lost loved ones, but instead they're like, yay, at least we're alive! Hey, Autobots! Wow.
Keep working, Spike. I'll keep him busy.
Kick him in the balls! Pet the kitty.
Brawn! Autobots, prepare for battle!
So the blast radius can take down a mountain, but it can't take down two Autobots next to each other. Inconsistencies. Riddle with them.
Such is the fate of all who oppose me.
Sure, Jen.
It isn't over yet, Megabomb. Decepticons, melt them down!
Yet the cons! Oh my god.
Spike! I can't hold out much longer!
I think I've got it. I hope so, because I'm sure getting it.
Excuse me?
Skyfire, you're okay.
Never better.
Squish him. Oh, okay.
Thanks to you.
Hey, come on, guys. There's a battle out there.
Then let's get involved.
Just leave them behind, sure.
Skyfire, all right!
Optimus, old buddy. This is what separates the Autobot from the robot chicken.
Whee!
No one calling
How did he
me
repair
a
his
robot
hull?
chicken.
No idea. Maybe it's like skin, it just heals over time, but it's maybe quicker for them? I don't know. Like, that makes sense, actually. It's effectively armour that protects their circuitry, which is more sensitive. But their armour can repair itself. So let's just say it's that. We'll give them an explanation, because they don't give it to us. Oh yeah, the battle. These timeless, ancient monuments get blown to smithereens. Which is something else that Michael Bay pulled from this for the movies. Revenge of the Fallen. The pyramids, the Great Pyramid, gets smashed to pieces.
Kiss your magnafusers goodbye, Autobots! You'll pay for this, Skyfire!
Guess again, Megatron?
Long live the king.
Decepticons! Retreat!
Boo! Cowardly.
What's the matter, fearless leader? You and Starscream look real geeky. Maybe the Autobots have such wits after all.
Does he have to make that awful thunder noise? I've got a headache.
I mean, his name is Thundercracker.
Decepticons. I shall be avenged, Autobots. I shall
Do you think Wheeljack's invention will work? Without the crystal to regulate the energy, the whole mountain could explode.
With Wheeljack's inventions, you never can tell.
Okay, Skyfire, let's cap this energy gusher.
This what? A gusher? Being avenged implies he's already dead. Maybe he is. He's dead inside.
I'd shake your hand.
He worked so hard. No, he tried so hard, sorry. And got so far. And in the end,
Thanks, Auto Buddies.
the Autobots
Sure
defeated
is
him.
nice when one of my inventions actually works.
Yeah, well, it's not that we had any doubts, Wheeljack.
But you don't suppose we could...
Get a fast ride back to town? We're on our way.
Let's hit the strip club.
And when we get back home, I want Bumblebee to meet my
Yeah,
brother's
Michael Bay
convertible.
probably saw the most
call her
action-packed
Juanita,
episode and was like,
I think the two of
explosions.
them will get along
And that's all. That's the only note he makes.
Aw, shucks.
Oh, shucks. That's it.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Yeah, there you go. 3 episodes. Nice and short one today. Let's just enjoy the end credits music for a bit, and then we shall raid out. I think I know who's live, who we can raid into. I think the J3 boys are live with Resident Evil 6 today, possibly. Add quote, let's hit the strip club. Thank you, Space. Quote 14444. 1444, sorry. Oops. We are not over 10k quotes yet. There you go. There you go. Bosh. Well, I hope you enjoyed this extra little reaction to episodes. Yep, I don't think we got a new word for Energon. So, people who said yes there would be, do not get any channel points. So how's it going on Minecraft? I don't know, Jeff. I haven't been playing Minecraft. I was on earlier just laying down more rails and that's it. Minecraft was yesterday, for it is a Minecraft Monday. Thank you for the stream, Bob. Thank you for attending it, Mr. A. Right, who shall we raid into? Nice to see you, Jeff, though. How you doing? How's your Minecraft going? Yep, correct. The J3 boys are live, and it's a duo stream. I believe it's Jimmy and Joe. They're both playing Resident Evil 6. I think, is it the remaster has come out? Yeah, it looks like it's sort of updated and modern. So let's go and check them out. J3, yes, Mr. A, J3. J3 boys! Venomane, I was glad I was able to watch this stream. I was about to go to sleep. Well, good night to you, Venomane. Hopefully you can stick around in time for the raid. The J3 boys. Jeff says it was okay. You got some detector rails. You're on the old detector rails as well, are you? Nice. Here are your raid messages, everyone. The J3 boys are a lovely bunch. Be sure to give them a huge follow. Awesome fellas. Don't forget, I did an IRL video with them. Not on my channel. They have a YouTube channel, and they featured me in it. They did a Bristol trip relatively recently. You mined them up. Well, I hope they weren't someone else's, because that's theft. They are remastering. Oh, so it is a remaster of Resident Evil. Cool. I've never played them myself. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. See you in the J3 stream. Bye-bye.